So today I invited you to this healing session that will be led by the breath practices from the Blue Healers. For those of you who have conditions for which you would like a healing today, please put your name in the chat if you are able and allow everyone else to see the names of the people who are here specifically for healing. Today, I ask that we focus a little bit on neurological conditions. If there are others, however, who require healing as well, please put your name in the chat. And if you just want healing and don't want to reveal your name, that's perfectly okay too. I've had a couple of questions that have been asked recently about healing, about how to hold the space, and about life around us as we are healing ourselves. For those of you who maybe have not seen the testimonial that posted yesterday, my testimonial from the Dr. Joe Dispenza group posted on their site, you're welcome to check that out. It's in the Telegram group. And if someone has the link handy, feel free to put it into the chat for people to see. You all know, or don't know. If you don't know, I guess I shouldn't assume that you all know. My story began many years ago when I developed chronic migraines, and I was very, very ill. I spent a lot of time in the dark. I was often completely blind. I spent many, many days, many hours in the hospital. I was like a pregnant woman ready to deliver. I had my bag packed and ready to go for the hospital at all times. It was by the door. And so my life was very challenging. And I know that many of you are experiencing similar or some type of physical or health challenge. And if you are, that's why we're here. I truly believe that if one person can heal one condition, then anyone can heal any condition. It's definitely possible. So, a question that I have had from one of our beautiful Heelys who is in need of some assistance with ALS asked about the breath practice. Breathing can be challenging for some people who have illnesses. And if you are in that category where breathing is a challenge for you, know that it is not a limitation for the breath practice or the healings themselves. Know that the healers from the other dimensions are here to assist you, and breathing is not even required, that their vibrational frequency is the most important aspect of their healing. For the blue healers, they have described the breath practice as being their language. It is how they are speaking to us. Because many of us cannot hear their voices, cannot see them, cannot feel them, but just know they're there. The breath then becomes the universal language that we have as humans, because in order to be part of the human world, we're breathing all the time. And if the breath is challenging for you, simply know that you are breathing, you are here, and your breath as you are breathing it, no matter what that looks like, even if you're not following the practice as it's being delivered, it's okay. Just relax wherever you are and breathe your natural breath and allow that to be the way the blue healers are communicating to you. For the healers who are here, who are doing the breath practices as they are described, know that you are sharing your ability to breathe the breath practices with everyone needing to be healed as you are doing it. There's nothing extra you need to do. You don't need to direct your attention. All you need to do is focus on your own heart, your own breath. The breathing practice as you do it is perfect. There is no wrong way to do this. So just know that as you are holding space today for the people who are requiring healing or ask for healing, you're doing it well enough. It's all perfect the way it is. I also received a question recently about how individuals around us impact our healing process. I will cover this at the very end of this healing session for those of you who wish to stay after the healing is complete. I will talk, I'm not sure how long. I will allow the blue healers to channel that information of how important it is or is not for those who are around us to hold space for us. So, our families, our caregivers, our children, Anyone who is with us are friends. I will ask the healers to discuss that at the very end of the healing session. And so we'll begin now. If you would please close your eyes, and thank you for placing your names in the chat space. The blue healers have identified who you are in requiring healing today. We understand that anyone who is currently in the 3D world, in a 3D experience, is in need of healing. Because for those of you in the 3D world, the 3D experience, if you are experiencing suffering on any level, whether it is conscious or unconscious, coming into coherence with the vibrational frequency of health by bringing coherence to your brain, your heart, and your belly at the same time will be the modality through which you heal anything in your life. There are those of you with conditions that create challenges in your physical body. And for you, those of you with these challenges, take a moment simply to focus on your heart. As you breathe your natural breath, with your eyes closed at this time, simply ask your heart to be the focal point of the expansion of your energy around you. And so your energy center of the heart will expand around you. For those of you with challenges, with breathing challenges, allow the heart energy center to expand around and hold the lungs as if it is holding the lungs in a beautiful embrace. For those of you with challenges around mobility, we ask that you expand your heart energy center around your entire body. Know that these things can happen simultaneously. The loving arms of your inner heart can wrap around your lungs, your body, and your entire energy field all at once. We are a group of blue healers, and we are currently in your space. We will be as close to you as you feel comfortable. And so, in your mind, please grant us permission if it is something you choose to do. If you are in a place where you are not yet comfortable with having an extra dimensional being in your space, it is perfectly okay. Just say so in your mind, and we will remain in the space of your channel. We will remain in the space of the circle around each of you and you as a whole group. And in your natural breathing, with your eyes closed, begin to see your neurological system. It is a web, a network of information lines that go from the brain down the spine, through the spinal cord, and reaches out into every area of your body. We will begin with the spiral breath, allowing the nervous system to activate. So breathe in from 8 to 1 in a spiral. Bring the spiral within your spine in a tight turn. And release from 1 to 8 in the same spiral within the spine. Breathe in from 8 to 1, continuing the spiral. Release 1 to 8 and continue this spiral breath on your own at your own pace for 10 repetitions. And as we continue the spiral breath, we see in our mind's eye those who wish to be healed today in the center. And with the activation of the central nervous system in the spiral breath, please continue to do it. We begin to see the energy of our nerves expand out like blue lights. This network of information spreads throughout the body like a beautiful but somewhat chaotic spiderweb of information. And as you breathe in from 8 to 1, allow the light of humanity, the connection of humanity, to extend through the spiral to your nerves and out to your entire body. And continue the spiral breath from 8 to 1 and 1 to 8. Breathing in the blue light now of the healers around you. As it mingles with the earth information, human information, it begins to change the sequence of information in the body. Continuing the spiral breath. As you release and exhale from 1 to 8 each time, allow the misinformation that exists in your body, the misinformation such as illness, pain, discomfort, dysfunction, to release from the body through the spiral up to 8, and continue the breath 8 to 1 and 1 to 8 at your own pace. The violet people have arrived, and with your permission will enter your space. As you continue the breath from 8 to 1 and 1 to 8, continue to breathe in health, wellness, and healing, and exhale the vibrational frequencies of illness, discomfort, disease. The violet people are activating health and wellness in your body. The violet people are actively reaching into your body with your permission. You may grant it with your mind. They are resequencing your vibrational patterning of disease into wellness. Continue the breath from 8 to 1 and 1 to 8. The 12th dimensional beings have arrived. Please feel free to speak with them using your mind. As you continue your breathing, you will begin to sense more space within you. Begin to expand and lengthen your spiral from 8 to 0 and 0 to 9. Then continue your breath from 9 to 0 and 0 to 9. You now allow the quantum frequency of the unknown to begin to inform your body through your nerves. So, do you feel discomfort in your nervous system, whereby creating additional symptoms? Focus entirely on the zero energy center, allowing the base of your spine to connect to it deeply. For those of you with coexisting disorders of the mind and the body, meaning anyone who is still human in this form, 3D, allow your breath to inform your mind. Allow your breath to create space within your mind. Allow your nervous system to take from the quantum field new information to rewire your thought patterns in your mind. Beings from your starseed origins have arrived. With your permission, they will assist in your healing process. You need only ask them to help you in your mind. For some of you, your body may gently begin to move. There may be shaking, there may be rocking, there may be undulating, there may be movement in one part of the body or another. With your breath, allow the movements to dance with the in-breath and the out-breath. And you continue to breathe from 9 to 0 and 0 to 9. You may hear music in your mind. Your body may begin to feel it is dissolving. As you continue the breath, allow your energy centers of 6, 4, and 2 to expand and connect. There is a sound frequency of healing in this space from the 12th dimensional healers. If you can hear it, tune your energy centers to it. If you cannot hear it, know that it is there and ask for your energy centers to attune to the sound of the 12th dimensional beings. And turn your palms up on your lap. Allow the fingers to completely relax. Continuing to breathe 9 to 0 in a spiral, allow the exhale spiral to circle around your energy field. So you breathe in from 9 to 0 in a spiral around your spine. With the exhale from 0 to 9, wrap your spiral around your energy field. And continue this breath For those of you in the center of the circle, breathe in from 9 to 0. As you exhale, spiral your energy around your condition within you. Wrap it with love and new information and continue that breath. For those of you who are healers, breathe in from 9 to 0 in a spiral around your spine and release from 0 to 9 in a spiral around the group being healed. And continue this breath. And healers, follow our direction. Breathe in from 9 to 0 in a spiral. Release from 0 to 9 around your energy center. Breathe in from 9 to 0. Release from 0 to 9 around the Heelys. Breathe in from 9 to 0 around the spine. Release from 0 to 9 around your community. Breathe in from 9 to 0 around the spine. Release from 0 to 9 around your nation. Breathe in from 9 to 0 around your spine. Release from 0 to 9 around your planet Earth. Breathe in from 9 to 0 around your spine. Release from 0 to 9 around the Milky Way galaxy. Breathe in from 9 to 0 around your spine. Release from 0 to 9 around the universe. Breathe in from 9 to 0 around your spine. Release 0 to 9 around the Milky Way galaxy. Breathe in from 9 to 0 around your spine. Release 0 to 9 around your earth. Breathe in from 9 to 0 around your spine. Release from 0 to 9 around your nation. Breathe in from 0 to 9 around your spine. Release around your community. Breathe in around your spine. And release around those being healed in the center of the circle. Breathe in around those being healed in the center of the circle. And release around those being healed in the center of the circle. Continue this breath for 10 cycles. Wrapping and reinforming the circle with energies and information from the universe. And continue with 2 more breaths, please. Then spiral your breath from 9 to 0 and 0 to 9 around your own spine. Those in the center of the circle Simply breathe naturally and relax. And resume your natural breathing, seeing yourself seated in a circle next to each other. Healers, extra dimensional beings, side by side, circling those in the center who are relaxed and breathing gently. With your palms up, imagine an extra dimensional healer on either side of you, holding your hands. As you breathe in, the energy comes in the left hand to the heart, releases from the heart the exhale through the right hand, and proceeds around the circle. Continue this breath around the circle for 12 cycles. In through the left to the heart, out through the right to the circle. And as your energies mingle with those in the circle, allow the energy to expand in an orb around those being healed in the center. Your neural network is now connected to all of the healers in this circle. Together, you create a healing field for those in the center. And as you continue to share this energy sphere, allow your heart to expand wide. Allow the love from your heart to expand into the circle. And now place your hands over your heart. Allow your energy of health and wellness to go into your heart. Placing the hands on the lap, resume your natural breathing. Identify your energy field as a sphere around you. And now we will do the heart breath. Breathe in through 6 and 5 to 4. Release front to back and up to 8. Breathe in 6 and 5 to 3. Release front to back up to 8. Breathe in 6 and 5 to 2. Release front to back up to 8. Breathe in 6 and 5 to 1. Release front to back up to 8. Breathe in 6 and 5 to 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release front to back up to 8. Breathe in 6 and 5 to 5. Release front to back up to 8. Breathe in 6 and 5 to 6 and 5. Release front to back up to 8. Breathe in 6 and 5 to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 at once. Release front to back and up to 8. Again, 6 and 5 to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release front to back and up to 8. Breathe in 8 to 1 in a spiral. Release 1 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 1 in a spiral. Release 1 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 1 in a spiral. Release 1 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 1 in a spiral. Release 1 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 0 in a spiral. Release 0 to 8. Breathe in 8 to 0 in a spiral. Release 0 to 9. Breathe in 9 to 0. And release 0 to 9. Resume your natural breathing. Take a few moments to communicate with your starseed guide. Take a few moments to communicate with the extra dimensional beings who are here for your wellness. Take a moment to focus on your natural breathing and scanning your body. If there are areas of inconsistency in your energy field, allow your in-breath to expand the energy in that space. And as you continue this breath, focusing on your natural breathing, Begin to ask your healing guides, your starseed guides, the extra dimensional beings in the space to assist you. Be specific with your requests. Perhaps today is the day you ask their names. And now ask them what you can do for yourself to assist with your healing. And now place your hands on your belly, either literally or with your intention. And as you breathe into the belly, gently and lovingly. And now place the hands on the heart, breathing gently and lovingly. And place your hands on your forehead, breathing gently and lovingly. And place the hands on the top of the head, breathing gently and lovingly. And place your hands on your lap, breathing gently and lovingly. and with your eyes closed, offer gratitude to those around you for holding this beautiful space of healing. You now have a memory of what this feels like. Return here frequently. Continuing to keep your eyes closed, breathing gently and lovingly, we will pass some information to you. For those in a situation where they feel trapped within their condition, within their minds, within their bodies, it is time for you to see that you are free within yourself. This freedom is the sensation you wish to experience in the cells of your body. As frequently as you can return to this space of freedom within, the more you will feel that sensation move through your physical body and your mind. For humans, perhaps the more pervasive illness on the human planet is in the mind. So many of your limitations that are produced in the physical body come from the mind, the erroneous patterns of survival. For many of you, you have constructed very convincing stories of reality in the form of relationships, spouses, children, communities, work, wherever it is that you resist being in total freedom, you will find that the relationship challenges around you will become greater. So ask yourself, within that space of freedom inside you, what choices would you make if you had ultimate choices before you? Would you continue the relationships with these people? Would you move to a new location? Would you change your personality and your style? Would you choose a different career? The limitations you perceive before you are perceptual limitations. If you feel there are those around you preventing your health, your wellness, your happiness, your coherence, your connection, it is time to begin to ask yourself why it is you have constructed this scenario before you. Be kind to yourself with your answers. Be kind to yourself with how you feel you are trapped. Stories of the past, limitations of your culture, your religion, your family perspectives only serve to keep you bound in a reality that perhaps you wish to change. It is only you who can make these decisions. Even if your body is unwell, only you can make the decisions. If you are in a relationship that makes you feel like a hostage, only you can make the choice to change. If you are in a career that feels restrictive, only you can make the choice to change. Everything you desire is within your heart of love. Every choice that you make will be supported when you make it from a place of coherence in love. And understand that there is no one and no thing outside of you preventing you from having exactly the health, the wellness that you want. For those of you who are terminally ill, and perhaps it is your time for moving on, know that it is a choice within you for how you create your next reality. Perhaps you already know that the condition in which you live is not going to change. And you know that it is not necessary for your health to change. This is simply an experience you are having as a transition from one state of understanding, one state of your reality, and one state of your soul's experience, transitioning to the next. Identifying within you your purpose within the context of your current limitations will assist you in making a choice of what to do next. We assure you, however, that panic, frustration, impatience, insensitivity toward yourself is completely counterproductive. These actions create a form of bondage where you hold yourself hostage of the thoughts in your mind. So ask yourself, do you seek freedom or do you seek bondage? The choice is within you. Even a prisoner of her own body, of his own body, of the physical body in a cell, of a relationship with no end. Even if someone feels a prisoner of some situation, regardless of what it is, freedom is in the heart. By returning to the sensation of freedom, such as the one we created just a few moments ago, returning again and again to that place of freedom will free you from the conditions of your own bondage. It is from that place of freedom, it is from that place where you completely immerse yourself in your internal freedom that your external world will align and release the hologram of suffering you have created. And so, with your eyes closed again, tap into that sensation of freedom you created a few moments ago. You are an infinite being. You are unlimited in your being. And with this state of coherence and connection, we will close this healing space for today. We thank you for being here with yourself, with your heart, with your extra dimensional guides. We appreciate you for creating connection through your neural pathways, through your neural network to one another. This is the reality of human existence. You are all interconnected. And we thank you to those of you who have dedicated yourselves to being well, to being whole, to living in love. Take this space with you for the rest of your day. Reach out to us if ever you have questions. We are always here to assist. The extra dimensional beings are receding from the space. The blue healers are now receding from this space. My thanks to each of you for being here, for creating such a beautiful space. I'm really grateful for all of you. Sending you off with love.
Thank you, Jan.
You're welcome, Lily. Thank you all.